So Colm, with his wife Deb, have actually been organizing Scouting for Foods every November since 2000, right? Every November? Since 2000. And Scouting for Foods, for those of you who don't know, paper bags are distributed to residents. Residents fill them with whatever food they'd like to give. They leave it out, and then the scouts go out and pick it up and bring it to PRC. Once it's at PRC, they check the best of use-by dates. They organize the items, they stock the pantry shelves, and it's all just in time for our Thanksgiving program. And over the years, Colm and Deb have become experts in their ultimate community food drive. Learning the ins and outs of best of use-by dates, because way complicated, but not really. They purchased a cart for the PRC so that it was easier to bring them back and forth. They've duplicated, we now have I think 4, because Colm had the great idea of, what about a cart? Wouldn't that be helpful? And it's like, yeah, that would be so much more helpful than taking it one by one. And they even composted unusable canned goods when they can, because I know it's not always possible, which I just loved. So it made me so happy when you did that. Another great reason for us to love the work that you all do. Our Thanksgiving program really truly would be nothing if not for the work that you all do that weekend right before Thanksgiving program. And as soon as it's in, it's right back out and within 3 days. So.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Boy Scouts and my wife, it's our pleasure to be honored, particularly here because it's here in the American Legion. A lot of the units in Pacifica are sponsored by the American Legion, and Alan is our representative for one or several of our local troops here. We're so glad that we're able to help out the Resource Center. I remember back when it was down to just 2 persons, Pat and Marina, and how we ended up. We learned to cut through the red tape here. I remember, I think it was about 2009, we were just standing out the lot, and Alan was nice enough to have the shelters, the sheds out there to bring our scouting donations in that we collected from the residents. And he said, wait a minute, the food stays here, collected on Saturday. On Monday, Second Harvest picks it up, brings it down to San Carlos, and then a couple of days later, they bring it right back to Pacifica. So we talked to Marina, and initially we could thank our success to Marina. She volunteered to come in on her day off, on her own time, on a Saturday. And that's what started this. And so what we do now is we have a crew that goes to the Resource Center on Saturday, along with the units out in the field to pick up the food. And as Anita said, we do day check everything, check it for safety, packaging, and so forth. And unfortunately, we probably get easily over 1 ton that day, just for the Resource Center alone. In our northern San Mateo County district, we typically do about 10 to 12,000 pounds just on that one Saturday. But that's all thanks to the generosity of our residents and neighbors here. So, we encourage everybody to only provide stuff, items that is usable. Unfortunately, about a quarter of the stuff we have to either recycle somehow or compost out because it's unusable. But hopefully we can get everybody on a better track that 100% of everything that's given is 100% usable. So again, thank you very much. We are very appreciative. I see that big smile down there, Marina. It's you helped us, it's teamwork. That's been for you and us, we went and got it together, right? Everybody here, neighbors helping neighbors, as they say. So thank you again, I appreciate it.